So you probably click on this video wondering whether you should try out Fallout Shelter Online, or maybe you never heard of Fallout Shelter Online before and you just want to learn more about this game. Either way, the purpose of this video is to provide you with a better understanding of this game, so by the end you will know exactly what to expect and whether this game is right for you or not. Before I begin, in case you're new to my channel, I've been covering Fallout Shelter Online since the summer of 2019, and if you're interested in Fallout Shelter Online, be sure to subscribe at the end of this video. So before we talk about Fallout Shelter Online, we have to talk about Fallout Shelter, the original Fallout Shelter. It holds a special place in my heart, mainly due to the fact that I believe it is a great mobile game, but it was also my first introduction to the Fallout universe, and when I heard that there will be a quote-unquote sequel to the original Fallout Shelter, I was genuinely excited. But there's a reason why I put quotation around the word sequel. Fallout Shelter Online is not like the original Fallout Shelter. Sure, on the surface there are many noticeable elements which they have brought back from the original Fallout Shelter, such as the vault interior, resources, questing, and item gathering. On top of that, there are also many additional features and contents added to the game, and all of these are fantastic addition to the game. But what separates Fallout Shelter Online from the original Fallout Shelter are the dwellers. You see, as familiar as Fallout Shelter Online appears to be, there is one system that they implemented that heavily shifts the game into a different category. With the addition of the Gacha mechanic, players now are able to unlock characters for the vault by opening golden lunchboxes, or alternatively gather a specific amount of posters to unlock that particular character. And Gacha, for those who have not heard of this term before, essentially is a loot box mechanic where players spend the in-game currency in exchange for in-game characters, items, and so on. Fallout Shelter Online wasn't what I expected. Not that it is not good, but initially I thought I was going into a game much more similar to the original Fallout Shelter, but with some added online elements. Please note, I don't dislike or hate the game. In fact, I really enjoy Fallout Shelter Online. The story is fascinating, although I have not finished it, but I have the urge of wanting to keep playing. The characters you encounter feels exactly like how they were in Fallout 4. The visual is definitely a step up. Some dungeons felt repetitive. Maybe that's due to lots of assets were reused, but note that there are unique nest dungeons which are quite challenging, and these dungeons are exceptionally larger than regular dungeons. In these nest dungeons, the game provides you with a lot more tools, so that there are multiple ways to approach certain situations. Places you visit in your adventure, you will find resemblance to the actual location that you have been in Fallout 4. The microtransaction in this game is not too bad in my opinion, because the game is quite generous with pre-war money. I was able to net 100 to 120 pre-war money just from the daily quest alone, but it does take you some time to reach that point, so please do keep that in mind. And just as a final note, the game does provide you with many, and I mean many, ways to farm posters. So some SSR and SR characters are quite easy to get with consistent playing. So, are you gonna play Fallout Shelter Online? Let me know in the comment section below. I genuinely really enjoy Fallout Shelter Online, and I can see myself continuously playing this game in the long term. But there are lots of improvements that can be made obviously, and I did not intend for this video to be quite reviewy. I don't think that's a word, but I'm gonna keep that in. There is just so much more I want to say about this game, and the things I mentioned in this video is really just the tip of the iceberg. So I'll definitely encourage you to try this game out yourself. There's already a small community forming over at Reddit, as well as Discord, so if you need a guild to join later on, be sure to check those out. And finally, if you're looking to stay up to date with everything Fallout Shelter Online, or you're looking for tips and guides, then make sure to subscribe. But other than that, follow me on Twitter or leave a comment on your thoughts. I will reply and answer all of your questions. Even if I do not, I will usually leave you with a like. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Later.